I'm back in Delhi again once more, and the good thing is that I can actually do some sightseeing this time. I've got all the rest of my trip in India is all planned out and booked now. So I've got all my trains booked, my accommodation booked, so I don't have to worry about any of that anymore, and I can actually enjoy the trip and focus on sightseeing and photography and stuff. I'm staying in a very different part of Delhi this time. Last time I was in Old Delhi, and the area I was in wasn't a very nice area really. As you will be able to tell just looking behind me, this part of Delhi that I'm in now is much nicer. I'm staying right next to this park here, so it's very green. It's very green, which I am a big fan of, and yeah, much nicer than where I was previously. It's in the southern part of the city, so kind of a bit more modern, and there's a few more bars and restaurants and things here as well, so that's handy. So I am just going to do some sightseeing now. I have already tried to get into the Lotus Temple, which is a temple, funnily enough, that was built in, I believe, 1986, so it's one of the more modern things here in Delhi, and it kind of actually looks shaped like a lotus, but it actually, I think, kind of resembles the Sydney Opera House, like a similar kind of architecture, similar sort of design. However, I was unable to actually get in there because I had my video camera with me. I've gotten rid of my video camera now just in case it stops me from getting in other places as well. So all the filming that I'm going to be doing now is just purely on my mobile phone. I'm not using anything else. I don't have my gimbal with me. I don't even have like an external mic or anything, just purely using my phone handheld. So I don't know, the footage might not be beautifully smooth, but it's kind of like the only thing I can do to ensure that I actually get in places without any trouble. So unfortunately, because I am limited to time again here in Delhi, I won't have time to go back to the Lotus Temple, so I'll have to miss that out, unfortunately. I did see it from a distance at least, but let's go out and explore some of the other sites here in Delhi. So the first step in me getting anywhere as I come out of my accommodation is to ignore the many tuk-tuk drivers who eyes light up when they see a white face. You all quickly rush over. Tuk-tuk, where are you going? Even when you say, oh no, I'm okay, thanks, they'll ask you where you're going and try and persuade you to get a tuk-tuk. It's not that I'm completely against tuk-tuks, but I do, when there is Uber available, like obviously there is in Delhi, I prefer to get Uber, because first of all the Uber cars have to have air conditioning, so in this heat air conditioning is good. But also what I like about getting an Uber is that I know I'm going to get where I want to be without any other drama or anything else. Like when I hired a tuk-tuk driver when I was in Munnar, I hired a tuk-tuk driver to take me around all the sites in Munnar, and the whole thing was a drama. He only took me to one site and then drove past everything else, and he spent the whole time trying to get me to go back to his home to meet his family and things like that. They'll maybe take you where you want to go, but they'll also go on a detour. They'll say, oh, if you want, on the way we can stop off 5 minutes to this place where you can see some local, maybe textiles or local jewellery and things like, something like that. And you'll say, oh, okay, that sounds good. I guess they kind of like work with the local businesses, so essentially they're just taking you to a shop so that shop owner can then try and persuade you to spend some money and buy something. And So now I don't want to take I just want to get to like the place I want to go to. Like now, for example, I'm going to head to Red Fort. So I'm getting an Uber because I know he will just take me to Red Fort, and I'm not going to be taken elsewhere.
You have been to Deer Park there?
Sorry?
Deer Park.
Oh yeah, it's further up. Yeah.
Yeah, further.
Yeah.
How much,
Just straight ahead. Maybe like 10 minutes maximum. Yeah. Thank you. Wow. Indian person asking me for directions. Crazy. So yeah, that's that. I'm just gonna get an Uber now and head to the Red Fort. This is so typical of my time in India. Always an adventure, always a drama. Just as I say, I like to get Uber because there's no drama with an Uber. I don't know what's happening, but we've just been stopped by the police, and I don't know what's happening, but it seems like my Uber driver is getting some sort of ticket or something. I don't know.
I see how the tables turn. I swear I will never learn.
We'll pick that story up later in the video, but I almost forgot. The day earlier I visited Humayun's tomb of the Mughal Emperor Humayun.
Fine with that life on. I'll tie it down on. Yeah, prove that you're not made of stone tonight. Get me hypnotized. Get me mesmerized. Yeah, prove that there's much more to life than lies. Get me hypnotized. Get me mesmerized. Show me love, love, like I'm an idiot. Show me love, love. Let me fall, so in delirium. Let me fall. We'll go chase the sky, touch the sky. Rolling with the punches, honey. Show me love, love, like I'm an idiot. Go on, baby, get your gun. Go on, honey, hit the run. Yeah, I'm fine, and too blind, you know, babe, that all your crimes will be gone, be lost in time. So for now, breathe your fire, yeah, prove that you're not made of stone tonight. Get me hypnotized, get me mesmerized. Yeah, prove that there's much more to life than lies. Get me hypnotized, get me mesmerized. Show me love, love, like I'm an idiot. Show me love, love. Let me fall, so in delirium. Let me fall. We'll go chase the sky, touch the sky. Rolling with the punches, honey. Show me love, love, like I'm an idiot.
Okay, now let's get back to the following day.
Show me love, love. Let me fall, so in delirium. Let me fall. We'll go chase the sky, touch the sky. Rolling with the punches, honey. Show me love, love, like I'm an idiot.
So it turned out my Uber driver jumped a red light, which is why he got a ticket. Naughty boy. But anyway, I'm at the Red Fort now, and it looks quite impressive. Well, other thing I forgot to say as well is that immediately as I got out of the Uber, this guy approached me and asked me if I wanted a rickshaw. Like, he watched me get out of the car and then asked me if I wanted a rickshaw. Like, why would I choose to get a car here and then immediately get a rickshaw to leave? Stupid. There you go, such is the persistence.
Show me love, love, like I'm an idiot. Show me love, love. Let me fall, so in delirium. Let me fall, We'll go chase the cat, touch the sky. Rolling with the punches, honey. Show me love, love, like I'm an idiot. Go on, baby, get your gun. Go on, honey, hit the run. Yeah, I'm fine, into blood, you know, babe, that all your crimes will be gone, be lost in time. So for now, breathe your fire, yeah, prove that you're not made of stone tonight. Get me hypnotized, get me mesmerized, yeah, prove that there's much more to life than lies. Get me hypnotized, get me mesmerized. Show me love, love, like I'm an idiot. Show me love, love. Let me fall, so in delirium. Let me fall. We'll go chase the cat, touch the sky. Rolling with the punches, honey. Show me love, love, like I'm an idiot.
So I'll give you a bit of an insight into thinking behind some of my photography. Obviously my main goal for visiting places is just to try and photograph it as well as I can. I'm trying to do, I guess you could class it as street photography here, but I like the way that the light is hitting the red sandstone pillar behind me. So I'm trying to get an image with the pillars on one side of the frame, and then maybe someone, preferably a woman in a nice colourful sari, walking just past it, and then you've got the green and the trees as well. So if I could get a woman in the frame in like a yellow sari, I think would look really nice. So I'm standing in front of this pillar for ages, and no one's been walking past it. Just as I say that, I don't think she was in frame anyway, but that's what I'm trying to get. It's annoying because when I want someone to walk into my frame, it doesn't happen, and then when I'm trying to get a shot without people, there's always people in my frame, so I can't seem to win. So as soon as I came out of the Red Fort, as soon as I stepped out of the exit, I was just absolutely hounded by Indian guys, tuk-tuk, rickshaw riders, all them. I was just surrounded by them all. Yeah. Big show, where you going? Where you going? What do you want? You want water? And it was just, I mean, sometimes it's a bit funny when one of them's doing it, but when you're getting absolutely pounded. So, you want to do the video?
Yeah.
Video. Nice. Hello. So in the end, I just had to shout at them. I just shouted at the guy and told him I'd had enough, and he left me alone. But yeah, sometimes you've just really got to get angry with them, otherwise they just do not leave you alone.
कुछ है? ऐड पूछ लिया? माल देखेगा चक्कर नहीं होगा जो क्या पढ़े हैं? देखा उठाया फिर
Okay, so I'm currently at Jama Masjid Mosque. It's the biggest mosque here, and it's absolutely beautiful. As a guy from Northern England and a non-Muslim, I actually feel very lucky to see this. Obviously, it's something I don't usually get to see. I'm going to try and take this video very quickly because here, more so than anywhere else, I'm continually getting asked for selfies. It's honestly like I'm a celebrity. It's just been constant. I've not been able to walk a few steps without being asked for a selfie. But as you can see, the mosque is really, really beautiful, and not only pleased I've got to see it, but really pleased I got to see it during sunset as well. It's even more beautiful. There's been a lot of days where like things have went wrong or I've struggled with things. And apart from my Uber driver jumping a red light, today's been a day where I've been actually being able to do some sightseeing and just enjoy it. And I've been really impressed with both the Red Fort and Jama Masjid as well, this mosque here. Both have been really, really beautiful and amazing architecture, so really pleased to see that. And I've got a feeling I'm going to get asked for more selfies now. I'm actually getting the train to Varanasi tomorrow. First thing in the morning I'm getting the train, so 6 o'clock in the morning, train to Varanasi, so it should be interesting. But I'm very, very excited to see Varanasi. Varanasi is one of the main places I've wanted to photograph, so really, really looking forward to that. So hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.